Welcome everyone, it's Vapor to Dragon. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. I might do some Fireknight on the other one as well, but there's only 2 accounts that can really do Fireknight. And I'm going to prove my point a little bit more with why the other one's going to struggle. Now, we have literally 0 shards on here. We're going to have to start doing clan boss. But at least I've got the allure now. That's what I wanted. We're going to start off with these Fireknights. Because I need to have a number of Fireknights to my account to at least prove that I play the boss. I do the game of the Fireknight. I'm not gonna, it's so hard to do enough Fireknight to do the thing, even though I don't want to do Fireknight. It's so hard to do enough of it. Especially when your account fails to do the thing. Let me guess. It's that vermin again. Can't pass the game level? Well, you just have to try harder. You have to think about what you're doing. You have to develop champions, evolve their abilities, evolve their armor, evolve stats. That's how you do it. You don't listen to someone who's level 4 who doesn't have an arena defense. Why would I want to listen to someone who doesn't even have an arena defense? How can I believe that they have something for me? When you don't even, you freaking level 4. Do you know how few, you know how low you have to be? You're in the beginning of campaign. Practically. Level 4 is just rubbish. And you're just staying there at level 4 permanently. What the actual hell? You're not even playing the game. You're just telling other people who are playing the game, you can't pass it. Can you do whatever? There we go. There's that poor soul that Fireknight put in a... There we go. Perfect. Healing reduction. Got him. That red punishment in there. There we go. Ooh, I hear the Rotman. The brilliant Rotman. and their rot powers. The power of being a rot. Is it the same vermin? It doesn't take a few minutes. If it takes a few minutes to do, it's a scam. I can guarantee you it's a scam. I can guarantee you it's a scam because nothing in this game other than some bosses takes a few minutes. If it takes a few minutes, it's automatically a scam. I can guarantee you or your money back. Because the real amount of effort actually required to get good at this game is very significant. It's not a few minutes. I can tell you haven't played this game enough if you think it's just a few minutes. And if it is a few minutes, you're probably paying a boatload of cash. It's probably what you're doing if it's not a scam. It's either a scam or you're paying a lot of money and you're getting scammed out of your money. That's what it is. Like I can't see how else you would get something in a few minutes time. Definitely not free to play, I can tell you that. You're not getting a ton done in this game free to play quickly. That's why whenever you see these things on free to play, that's why it's such a big deal. Because it actually takes a lot of effort to do it free to play. Perfect. That, because I was like, oh, let's just use Vizier on the spider. And then I was like, wait, Vizier's a legendary. They said epics only. I was like, oh. I'm trying to do as much damage to it before it inevitably pulls its shield back. Inevitably, it'll pull its shield back. Come on. My hands are being weird in the mind. This boss is weird in the mind. The fact that I have to do it this much just to compete at all is something. There we go. All right. That gives us some more leeway here. And there we go. Get that. Only 2 minutes. Let's refresh that. Oh boy. What kind of stacked nightmare did I run into today? This is probably my best bet. If I'm gonna do it and I don't want to spend my stuff. To go to do a clan boss while I'm at it to get some variety in here. Yeah, let's do some variety. Nobody's attacked the clan boss today. Literally no one. Which is a shame, but again, the Fireknight tournament, so I can kind of understand. But yeah. I'll be the first one to attack it. But yeah, ooh. We got the weekend. But yeah, having weaken on this boss is a big deal. As is decrease attack. Mainly because his attack is so high that if you don't have a decrease attack on it, you get wiped. It's that simple. You just get wiped. It's just how it is. Get him with that. Get him with that. He's trying to do that flesh wither. It's withering. Yeah, increasing that duration, though, is where the real pain for this termite comes into play. I don't want to put anti-heal on it because he's not the healing type of boss, strangely enough. He's not the healing type. Get more of that on there. Dang it, he had to resist that. Really? Yeah, it would be preferable if the decreased attack would actually land. You still never figure out what's going on with those floating rocks. I always like to know what's going on with the floating rocks. The same thing with the Minotaur. You never figure out what's happening behind the Minotaur, and you never figure out what's going on with the floating rocks. Never. The game never tells you what's going on with the floating rocks. All right. Get this up. As I'm thinking the remainder of the thing is going to involve Taragi and Kale. Most likely. Maybe just Kale. Well, we got to 8 mil. It's not the best performance, but I'll take it. We take those. Okay, good. The dailies was done. So yeah, we'll do a Fireknight and then try to help the other account. But at the end of the day, the other account is so far from doing well at Fireknight that there isn't a lot of hope. There is not a lot of hope because it just does not have the multi-hitters. Let's try to fight this one and see if we can pass it. If we can, I'm just going to stick to this. I mean, maybe I'll try to fight the other one as a finale. But it's hella hard. Like, hella hard. Like, I'm literally sacrificing all of my Doom Tower progress just to do something about this Fireknight tournament. I mean, I know we're not going to succeed at it, but just to not lose face entirely. Because I had to do so much stuff today, and it ruins the whole scheme I had with Fireknight. It was so annoying and disappointing. But sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles, especially when it comes to something like Fireknight. As I'm still trying to, like, just do something about the Fireknight. Okay, got him heal reduced. As it all depends on the difficulty of the Fireknight in question. The weird thing is, before I couldn't even beat the first Fireknight. Never mind this version. See, the other one could beat Fireknight of an but not of the high. Like, this one's the most advanced. Especially once I start developing Allure. Allure should really open up opportunities to mess with the Fireknight. There we go. Help you. Crumple that shield. All right, get the heal reduction. We should be able to do it. Come on. We're in the home stretch. We can't fail now. Come on. Beat it. No, you vermin. No. Not my heal reduction. No. Can we beat it? Yes! Critical finish! Yes! All right. How close are we to the prize pool? Okay, let's get to 150. Actually, no. I need to purchase the fragment. We're doing it. That'll be my 75th fragment for Drexthar. 25 to go. I'll help the other one out slightly, but I also want to show it as a lesson. Because, yeah, I have to fight Fireknight a lot. Okay, I'll open one. Of course, it's something rubbish. Of course it is. Or semi-rubbish. Like, I'm not saying it's totally rubbish. I'm saying it's semi-rubbish. Do I have a copy of that champ? Okay, no. It's the first of his kind. Good to know. Hmm. All right. So let's do... Actually, we gotta do arena. Gotta do the arena. Got him. All right. Gotta keep it up. Okay, we have turn meter advantage. For obvious reasons. I doubt I can pull this off. No. I'm not going to opt for refreshes because I want to save my gems. Yeah, no. I'm actually a fan of how this is going. I did not expect this to go well, by the way. I'll take it. One will take it. Okay, so how are the dailies going for that? Okay. So I've got to do another one. Again, I'm not going to be refreshing. I'm just going to go for it. Win or loss, we're going for it. Because I cannot afford to waste gems on here. At all. Yeah, we're getting destroyed with that. Okay. What do we want to do here? Okay, we definitely want to increase the level of that. Increase the champion's level. I would say Armiger. As Armiger is going to be useful very soon. So, win campaign battles. First things first. Gotta evolve Armiger's skills. You also gotta evolve some food while we're at it. And turn the auto off, please. Just do it. As rain or shine, I've got to do the dailies. Barring a catastrophe, I have to do the dailies. Even if it means sacrificing the Fireknight tournament, I'm not going to miss daily quests. Because they lead to a lot of amazing stuff. Because the Fireknight tournament's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed because I'm not going to be guaranteed to do enough in the Fireknight tournament to get any prize at all, really. But with, other than the armor, but with daily quests, you're guaranteed. Not only are you guaranteed, if you miss one, you're set back a long way. You're set back an entire day's progress. So that's a lot. That adds up. That adds up. So you really don't want to miss dailies. You don't. That's why. It adds up. But yes, that's why you don't want to miss dailies, because you get a lot from it. Here, I think the best we can do is literally the level 27 Fireknight. As gross as that sounds, that's literally probably the best I can consistently do. And I'm about to show you why. Now, even if the champ training event ends, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop training champs. Because I have a very specific problem. There is a lot of champions I'm ignoring that need that help. I know it sounds dumb. And believe me, it is. But there's a lot of champs, especially on the first account. The first account has a lot of potential locked up in it. A lot. It's got a Cold Heart. It's got a Royal Guard that are all not developed. It's got a Taragi that's not developed. It's got a freaking Apothecary that's not fully developed. It's got some crazy stuff in it that's not fully developed. It's got a Sachi in it that's not fully developed. It's got 2 legendaries that are level 50s. 2 Legos. One of them is Droggle the Gaunt. Boom. But yeah, it's got a lot of stuff that's not developed. So we're going to dump that on there. Condense. So yeah, we're nearly at the point. But I'm not going to feed my Marquess to that. Not yet. Or actually, do I have what I need? Hang on. If if I'm willing to sacrifice that, which I'm not really. Okay. So yeah, Fireknight's Castle. This is probably the best one I can do for now. Mainly because I don't have enough multi-hitters. I'm going to go try an experiment, though. Just to see. If Diabolist is better in this fight. I forgot how few hits you actually need here compared to all the other versions. It's part of why it makes it doable on lower accounts. Junk. Okay, let's try. Let's first try this team. And then I'm going to show why the other guy's bad. Because, yeah, here's the thing. There's a great divide between this Fireknight and the other one. I'm just doing this one to try to get some points. Try to get on the board. Because literally, without doing something like this, I'm not going to get any recognition. All right, that helped. Okay, this is the account that can use the most out of the Fireknight tournament, I believe. I was just trying to do something out of that. I mean, I'm trying. Today felt like I got robbed. Like, literally, have you ever had one of those days where you feel like your mom and some other plans that got in the way, like, literally feel like you've been robbed? That's what it feels like. All these other things happening, it feels like it's robbing you. Alright. Yeah. Hopefully everyone understands and doesn't hold it against my account too much, because I work very hard to try to bring you the latest and stuff. This is the lowest Fireknight I'm going to be fighting now. I like how this sucker just heals to full if you didn't put the heal reduction on it practically. Wonderful. That. The hardest one is obviously the one that I barely can clear for any reason on any account, which I will be attempting next. Just because I want to at least end it on that if I can. Unfortunately, seems we're on a stalemate here. Stalemate that's going to be hella hard to break. Especially if she doesn't land that. Get that. Can. No. Well, this is going to be hella hard. I remember, though, it wasn't too long ago. This was completely impossible on any account for any reason. It wasn't too long ago. I think I've realized why Coldheart is so prized in this regard, because she can both nuke and do the healing reduction with no weak hits, which is incredibly valuable for this content. Because a lot of other heal reduction champs can weak hit, which makes them less valuable for this. There we go. That should do it. You know what? I want to try this. I know it's going to be absolutely ridiculous, but I want to try this. Damn gnarlhorns. Block active skills. What kind of troll BS is this? This is literally the highest I'm ever even going to attempt of this. For a long time to come. I'm also doing it because it's affinity favored. That's why. And I've never done it before. It's both affinity favored and I've never done it before. So it's the combination. Like, it's not easy to beat this, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so wow, he is so quick. He's so quick, I can't even get under his shield barely. This is going to be hard. There we go. We got the healing reduction. This should be doable. Hard, but doable. I didn't say easy, but it's doable. It might be doable. Yeah, it's that last gasp. Wow, he does a lot. No. No. Yeah, I can't do this. She's too fragile. Good old Hellborn Sprite's too fragile. Dang it. And we'll have to leave Fireknight off for later because it's way too late at night. When the tournament's over, unfortunately. But that's how the cookie crumbles.